If you've been watching Big Brother this year, you'll know that one of the best things about the show is our next guest. Shabby and her hats kept us entertained for 27 days. But if you saw the show yesterday, you'll know she's out the house. Where is she? She's right here. Welcome to Studio 5, Shabby!
Hi, Shabby. Thanks for coming in.
How are you going?
Hi, Shabby.
How are you going?
Now, lovely to see you here. It's really weird when we have guests from Big Brother because I've seen you on telly and everything. Why did you walk out?
Oh, a multitude of reasons, to be honest. It's, I think it's a lot more intense than people give it credit for, to be honest. There are some people in there I just didn't really want to be around. You have to remember your morals and your values, and some of them were being... I don't know. They were being tested in there for me, and then the Kiva gate.
Was it Kiva that did it, pushed you, or was it the row with Iffy?
Kiva and I were meant to leave together, but I left before her. The row with Iffy was just the straw that broke the camel's back, really.
Are you gutted that she didn't walk out with you?
That's a difficult one. The only reason that I wish she'd have left is that I could have spoken to her without the microphones and the cameras, because I think we've got a lot to talk about. But if she wants to be there, then I champion her the whole way.
Now, we also heard how close you were to Kiva in the house. Was that odd, experiencing sort of like feelings like that towards somebody, and in that sort of an environment, knowing that the television was there?
Yeah, of course, because you don't usually have to, I don't know, you don't usually have viewers watching you foolishly fall in love with somebody. And then it was nuts. It was so nuts, you know. I just wanted to talk to her. I just wanted to talk to her properly, and I couldn't do that, so...
Well, when you left last night, I know she was very upset, and I don't know whether you've seen this or not. We're going to play it to you now, but this was her reaction when she heard you'd gone.
This is Big Brother. Shabby has now left the Big Brother house. The storeroom is now open for housemates to collect Shabby's suitcase. Would one housemate ensure that Shabby's belongings are packed into her suitcase and return the suitcase to the dining room?
I mean, she was clearly upset. I mean, seeing that, I mean, how do you think she's going to cope now that you're not there with her, really, because you two are sort of so close?
Well, I met a lot of people out and about today giving their opinions on this and that. I mean, I haven't really watched it, but they said, oh, you know, she's really changed. See, she didn't want you around after all, and she's a user, and she's this. I completely disagree with that. I think she'll be all right, and I don't think there's anything wrong with her being all right once I've gone. You know, we went into the experience as individuals, and, you know, the rest of her experience should not be based around me.
Yeah. Now, a lot's happened since you've left the house that you might not know about, and you guys at home might not know about as well. So we're going to put up a Big Brother spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So if you're a massive Big Brother fan, then look away or close your ears or do something for the moment.
I can't wait.
We can tell you that Kiva has escaped eviction. She won the task, and it means she got to nominate who goes up.
Guess who it was?
Nathan.
No prizes.
Nathan.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Knowing that Nathan's up.
Amazing, amazing. He deserves to be. You know, I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with me here, or maybe they won't. But I am championing my boy John James all the way. Nathan out. Get Nathan out.
Do you think he's showing his true colours more?
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. He's done that whole thing. Obviously, when you're the chef. He cooked for everybody. None of us, the rest of us, could cook particularly. He did the cooking, and he did this nice, positive thing. But the thing is, let's be real about this. In a situation like that, it's not going to be positive all the time. We're 14, we were 14 different people. Things are going to be difficult sometimes. And I thought there was something sketchy going on with him, but I think it's come to the fore recently.
And who else really did your head in other than Nathan? Who else didn't you like?
I didn't like Ben at first, and
I was the same actually, and then he really grew on me.
He grew on me too, and I think there's things about him that, you know, irritate the hell out of me, but you know what, it's all right. I do think he is himself. He's Ben.
Yeah.
You can't have a go at him for that. I mean, he did. I did see yesterday that he'd been slagging off the way that I walk. Because I walk like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I walk, babes. Don't worry about it. So
it must be difficult to watch that back, though, with people Same
No,
person thinks about you.
the most difficult thing I found from watching that episode, which is the only episode I've seen of the show, which is my leaving one, was when Kiva said something about being a lesbian sidekick. That hurt.
Are you still going to see her, though, after she gets out of the house? Are you going to keep in touch?
I would love to tell her face to face that my feelings for her were beyond what I told her they were. They were what I told Josie they were. You know, I fell in love with her, and that's part of the reason I had to leave. You can't have those kind of genuine feelings in that kind of environment. It was actually genuinely very difficult.
Well, this could be difficult as well. Another spoiler alert, so let's put up the sign. We don't want to get into trouble with those Big Brother fans out there.
It's true.
Tonight, we're going to see Kiva all but propose to her boyfriend on air, which is bizarre. Now, I know that you met him. You met him last night, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I know because I asked my Twitter fans to throw me questions. The big question that came out was, what did you make of her boyfriend when you met him?
He was very polite to me. He was actually very polite. He's asked me to go out for a drink with him later on. He's all right. If I'm being completely honest with you, he wasn't what I expected. I didn't expect Kiva to be dating a guy like him.
In what way? Look, come on, now you've said that.
Kiva's got this very vintage kind of electro vibe going on, and he's a very lad's lad kind of thing. And I didn't expect that. I thought he'd be quite a vintage kind of guy.
Trendy, kind of cool.
And you know, maybe a bit artier, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but a bit more of an arty kind of guy. And you know, he wasn't, but he was very polite to me.
Were you polite to him?
Obviously, I still hope she leaves him for me. But don't worry about it.
I want to ask you, because when Michael said about she proposed to her boyfriend, you actually looked genuinely sad when she said that.
I went back to my dressing room and cried.
Did you?
Yeah. And I left the house because I didn't want to cry anymore, and then I felt like I was still in the show. Like, yeah, of course, because if your feelings are genuine, they're genuine, and I don't understand how... I do believe we had something in the house, whatever that was. It was a connection, whether it was a love connection or a friendship connection, and I don't understand why she did it, but that's not for me to understand. That's her call. It's her life, isn't it?
OK, well, let's put Big Brother to one side for a moment. We want to find out a bit more about you, because I need to know if this is true. Were you a child actor in your younger years?
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Did you appear on Black Beauty?
Black Beauty?
Do you remember Black Beauty?
Yeah, I remember that. Were you really on Black Beauty?
Come on, or is it a fib?
Oh, my
Yes,
life.
I was.
Oh! I love that. I've got a load of things. And did you lose out to the Parent Trap job to Lindsay Lohan?
Yes.
No! So true.
Yeah, we
Look how
ate
your life could
peanuts
have
out
gone.
of a barrel in LA, and we actually got on really well, and there were 4 of us to begin with who were kind of the last ones that they were going to give the roles to. Then 2 of them went home, and then it was just me and Lizzie, and we actually got on really well. And if I didn't get it, I'm glad she got it.
You must be an incredibly talented actress
No.
to have got down to the final 2 on a Hollywood movie. You must be, Shabby.
No, the thing is, like, I used to do mainstream films and stuff when I was younger, and that was really cool and stuff. But I'm kind of trying to take things down more of an art house kind of route now.
Yeah.
I'm working with a company who are trying to get funding together for a really art house film.
I've got to bring you back to Big Brother. That sounds lovely, but I do
It's the
have
big
to.
question,
I
isn't
do
it?
have to ask you.
We're running out of
It's the
time.
big
We
question,
need
Shabby.
to know. We
like
need to know,
to
Shabby.
win the Big Brother.
Well, you know what? I was asked this on BBLB a couple of days ago, and I said something. I said, Ben, I've changed my mind. I'm going back to who I thought would be the public favourite, and she's doing really well. It's got to be Josie, man. It actually has to be Josie. Wow. She is the funniest person in there by far. And the sweet thing about Josie is she thinks she's really unattractive and these kind of things. She's not. She's beautiful, and I can't wait till she can come out and see how much people love her.
Thank you so much, Shabby. It was a real pleasure meeting you. You're
Thank you,
completely
Shabby.
different to what I expected. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Big Brother just messes with people, doesn't it? Messes with people. She's lovely. Shabby, everyone, come on. There we go.
Thank you.